count money, man. Stack riches. Try and told him I'm a beast, bud.
What's up, gang? Welcome to the G.R.I.N.D. Simon Arias here. Get ready, it's a new day. What's up, gang? Welcome to another episode of the G.R.I.N.D. Get ready, it's a new day. And we got my man Big Perm in the house.
What's up, y'all?
And we got Big Kellie in the house, young Kellie in the house. And so we're going to turn this over to Kellie pretty soon. But just real quick, brief intro on Kellie. Kellie was in our first ever Inspiring Minds youth program in Youngstown. He was the first class, like part of the first kids that I ever met. I remember meeting you in your troops in the Wilson High School cafeteria or gym. You know, over there is where we first linked up. But we'll get to that a little bit later. So we're going to swing it to Kellie, who's going into his senior year of high school right now.
Right now? You a senior right now, Kellie?
Yeah. And he wants to interview us.
Okay.
So we're going to let him do it.
Let's do it then. Let's rock.
All right. So, Perm.
What's up, buddy?
Man, I heard you.
You got to speak all the way into the
brother.
microphone. There we go.
The microphone.
Yep.
So, Perm.
Yes, sir.
I heard you've been with the same girl since you was 12 years old.
Yeah, man. Unfortunately, no. I'm saying yes. We've been together since she was 12 years old.
Yeah.
I was like 14 or so, 13 or so. Yeah, man.
But
long time.
But what's the secret, man? You've been with her for 25 years. Tell me the secret.
Secret is, man, just loving each other, man, and just trying to understand each other. We've grown up together. We were kids growing up to adults together. So she moved in with me when she was 16 years old. Her mother dropped her off at an early age to my home because of the situations that we were in. So she came to my home at the age of 16, and we've been together ever since. So we've grown up together from kids to the adults.
Better, what's the secret, though?
The secret is you just got to listen to your wife, man. Happy wife, happy life. That's just the truth, bro. You know what I'm saying? For real. But no, just love each other, man, and just understanding each other that, in life things changes, but we always got to stay together.
Right.
For sure.
Love it.
Understand.
Like
it.
Understand. Thanks for the wisdom.
OG, Mr.
In the
Simon.
microphone there, Mr.
In the
Kellie.
mic, Kellie.
OG, Mr. Simon. So, like, you knew me for a minute now.
Yes, sir.
I'm from Youngstown.
Town.
So like kids like me, you got a hold of me and my posse, you know what I'm saying? So kids like me from Youngstown, what advice you got for them? Like, you know what I'm saying?
You remember my nickname I had for y'all?
What?
Do you remember it? You and the crew? Juan, Keese, and you? Boys in the Hood.
Boys in the Hood.
Come on, Boys in the Hood.
Boys in the man,
I
come
used
on.
to call them. Come on, Boys in the Hood. So, what'd you ask me now?
Boys in
I
the Hood.
asked you. I asked you what advice you got for kids like me coming out of Youngstown.
Man, I think first of all, it's difficult because you're in sometimes, not always, but you're in an environment where it is what it is. It's not easy it's not like, well, you could just pick new friends all the time because you just grow up around, the same people. And I was telling you in the car today, I don't knock it because I've been there. I get it. I understand the whole process. I understand the whole environment and the way things flow and why you got to act the way that you act sometimes. And when you don't have a certain amount of money or you don't have certain, influences in your life, you don't have a father in your life holding your hand, walking you through all that stuff. Sometimes I understand it all. And, but I think, Kellie, it's being a leader. Like we were talking about in the car, man, is not being a follower, because there's things that people around you will do that seem cool for a minute. And if you follow what seems cool, that's when you start going down the wrong path. Sometimes they'll start having you doing, certain dummy missions and things that shouldn't be going on. Right. And I think being a leader would help young people of not, all right, I'm not going to follow that, even though they say it's cool, even though they say it's this one thing, I'm going to do my own thing. I'm going to blaze my own path. And there's not all bad people. And so find the good people, find the people that are moving in the right direction. And I think ultimately people know in the voice in their head, they know what's right from wrong. If you could find the people that are not moving in a direction that is not what's going to put you where you need to be in life, try to find a way to hang out with those people is some of the advice. And then keeping your eye on the prize. I think going to school,
Absolutely.
Getting an education, You got to learn in school in order to get out and be able to do stuff. If you can't read, you can't write, you can't do stuff, then you ain't going to be able to all the time find an opportunity, find a job out there for yourself. And so cutting class and doing dumb stuff, that's kind of what's cool when you're growing up. Until you get out of high school and then you find out you ain't got no skills and you can't read and you can't go to college and you can't do nothing because you was bullshitting, you know what I mean, the whole time. And so I think just trying to focus on your grades, getting your education, the people that you hang around, the company that you keep, being a leader. And then as soon as you get exposed to somebody that wants to help you, not being so stubborn to not want to listen to people that want to help you, that do care about you, because those people don't always come back around. Sometimes it's a principal, sometimes it's a teacher, sometimes it's a coach. When you find a mentor, somebody that actually wants to give you that advice and wants to help you, listen to it and don't be stubborn. And then I would say the last part of all of that stuff, beyond that, I would say, Kelly, would be keeping your eyes on the vision of where you want to be 5 years from today, and ask yourself, is what I'm doing today aligning with where I want to be 5 years from today? And that's where I would start. Those are some of the first things that come to my mind.
I feel you.
You feel him?
Yeah.
OG, yeah. I like it.
So Perm.
Yes, sir.
So I know like your past, like what makes you better today than like the past you know what I'm saying?
Like we was talking about in the car, time, like maturity, you know what I mean? Like there's a lot of things that I wouldn't do now that I did back in the day. You know what I mean? Just time, man. Just learning what's right from wrong. Like, like staying in the right circle. You know what I mean? Everybody ain't in for you for your best interest. You know what I'm saying? We was always like loners though. Like we had our own pack. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we stuck together. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like really a lot of outsiders really never came in. You know what I mean? So, but that changed. Like, and that's how I took that all the way up from being my age now. You know what I'm saying? Just being loyal, being I was always just to myself, man. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like that just kept me going on the right path, because sometimes people take you to the wrong path when I was younger, and it was just, you know what I mean? I had to get out. I had to leave Youngstown.
Yeah.
I had to leave Youngstown to change.
Sometimes that's the best thing for you. You know?
You know, another thing I would say, what's cool is y'all, where you grew up is right around the corner from where Perm grew up. You were right on High. You grew up right on Arias.
Yeah.
I mean, that's walking
distance,
a couple blocks.
2 minutes.
Right down the street. We talked about that. So one other thing I would add, Kelly, to that is, like I was telling you in the car, I'm like, man, you know all the words to a bunch of different songs, bunch of different rap songs. And I'm like, man, let's throw this YouTube on. Let's listen to these motivational speakers. Let's listen to people that can educate you. And I want you to be able to recite that word for word. I want you to be able to finish those people's sentences just like you, because these people finishing those people's sentences might not always lead you down the right path or the right direction, might not add no value. But if you could finish the words to these entrepreneurs, successful people, motivational speakers, business owners, people like that, if you could finish those people's words from watching their stuff and being obsessed with their stuff, that's how you start to get on the path to having success. Make sense, Kelly?
Yeah, it makes sense.
What else you got for us? KTG, you got something?
What's up, KD? KTG, put your little hand out there. There you go. Oh!
Thank you.
And you got yellow. Where you got ice from? You fast one, man.
So
Sorry.
Mr. Simon.
Yes, sir.
I was gonna ask you, like, dang,
It's right there.
Forgot.
Tripping. KC. What was holding you back? Like what was holding you back? From
What
being
was
the
holding me
best
back
you?
when?
Like back then, like how you got here to being successful, right? You're a successful person now, but like back in the day, like Youngstown days, you know what I mean?
What was holding me back?
Yeah, but what made you better too?
Man, I think as much as I like to call myself a leader and think that I was a leader in a lot of areas, I was a leader. But when I look back on it, I was a follower.
Yeah.
In some cases, so I would lead, but I really was following because I was looking and doing things that I thought was cool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I really look at it, and I look at, that's why I try to come back home, all the time. Juan could tell you, me and Perm went and picked him up in the victories. You know what I mean? I'll go back and pick people up, meet with them in the projects. I feel like lucky, man, Kelly. I feel blessed. How many people have done similar things that I was doing are not here today to speak about it. And I can't look at anything other than saying I'm lucky. I told you I've been robbed at gunpoint. Mm-hmm. I've had my house shot up. Yeah. I've shot at other people. You know what I mean? And all these things I'm not proud of. And so why me? Why am I okay? To do that. It ain't nothing that I did great. I think I got somehow blessed and I wanted to not waste it. So I think, Kelly, where I went wrong, what was holding me back was moving too fast. I wanted to grow up quick. I wanted to do what the older people was doing. I wanted to be cool. I wanted to look cool. And I wanted to do things that would make me look cool and fit in, in the environment that I was trying to fit in. And those were things that was holding me back. And so I had to learn that what I thought was cool really wasn't cool. And what I thought was dorky really wasn't dorky. Mm-hmm. And so I started to find other people that I would look up to and admire. You know what I mean? When I was younger, sometimes I would look up to people and admire dope dealers and, people moving packs in order to put 24s on their car and bang in the trunk. And I still want 24s on my car and bang in the trunk. I just want to get it legit. I just want to get it legal. So, right. I look at people, I look up to different people. Instead of looking at dope dealers, I'm looking at hope dealers. I'm looking at people that give people hope, that try to inspire people. And I've tried to emulate good fathers. I've tried to emulate good husbands. I've tried to emulate people that I've watched do it the right way and be like those people.
Yeah.
Make sense, Biggie?
Yeah, it makes sense. So, Perm.
My song, Biggie.
So, I know you be with Mr. Simon a lot.
Yeah, man, that's my dog.
All the time.
Yeah, man, all the time, man. Morning, night.
He got to be excited. I'm gone most all next week, so he ain't got to see me all next week.
Oh, bless
It's
you.
a love-hate. It's like he's excited, but he's not excited. You're going to miss me, but you're like, hell yeah, his ass is gone.
I say, hey, man.
All week. Can I help you get out of here? Can I help you pack your bags? Get you out of here.
I know, never that, man.
No, we spent a lot of time together.
So, you be with him so much.
Yeah.
People don't know what's going on behind the scenes.
Like the real,
the real him. What's going on with him?
Hate to say it, man. Hate to say it, but what you see is what you get. That's him. You know what I mean? The real him. He is a workaholic. He is a 4:30 a.m. guy. He is that scripture, mind, body, and spirit. He is that dude. What you see is what you get. You know what I'm saying? He is a workaholic. Everyone says this cat's a machine. I don't know how he does it. He is that. I'm with him every day. He is that. We work. Sometimes we're flying in and we're going straight to work all day, changing sometimes at gas stations just to go to work. You know what I'm saying? Driving an hour, changing, going to work, staying the whole day, getting to the hotel after we're done, then back at it again. You know what I'm saying? So he's funny. A lot of people don't know he's funny. He makes me laugh a whole lot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's still short. I don't know if y'all noticed that, but
my whole life.
That ain't changed. You know what I'm saying?
My whole life.
Yeah.
Just like we was talking about, Kelly, get comfortable in your skin.
You got to, bro. That's it.
It's all good.
It's all good.
Tell me something I don't know.
Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, so man, that's all about him, man. That is the truth. For real.
So, Mr. Simon, what helps you move better in bad situations? Some people don't know how to move in bad situations. You got to know how to react.
Yeah, man. I think this came over time of when bad things happen, because bad things will happen.
Definitely.
Bad things are going to happen. Life is life.
Yeah.
People are going to get in car accidents. Yep. You're going to have fender benders. People are going to hit your car in the middle of the street.
Multiple times.
People are going to die. There's just life is life, man.
Yeah, it is.
Life is life.
So I've learned to control. Here's the big thing that I've learned in bad situations. First thing is to control what I can control. Right. So sometimes people let themselves go emotionally over things that they cannot control.
Right.
And I've even had people ask me man, it's cold, bro. It's you don't even it didn't even bother you. You didn't even care. Your grandfather died. You went back to work the next day. All this stuff. It's
where's your heart at, man?
It hit me.
Yeah.
But I can't control it.
Right.
I can't, I'm not Jesus. I can't bring people back from the dead. I can't fix anything. You know, all I could do is what can I take positive from that, and what can I control?
Right.
And so I've learned to like try to let go of things that I have no control over, whether it's what somebody says about me or, you know, and that's another thing I've learned. You know, bad situations sometimes come with, you can't have success and greatness without somebody talking 100%. Shit.
Yeah.
You know, I was even around somebody recently and they were asking me like, you know, they're super successful. They're even more successful than me. Yeah. And they're like, man, no, how do you, you know, what do you do with the social media and stuff? Like, you know, we like to just keep it private sometimes, man, because as soon as we put up a couple things, we got employees, you know, people hating on us saying, you know, oh yeah, you got this nice house, or you doing this, or you doing that. And I told them, Kelly, man, I've learned to just block that noise out. You're going to have people that hate on you. And if you're always holding back from being fearful of what somebody else is going to say that's not positive, then you're always going to be controlled by other people's emotions and feelings. And I just do me. And I know in my heart the type of person that I try to be and the person that I am, and the people that really know me to know the person that I am. And so other people that don't know me, that have certain opinions, they're entitled to that opinion, and I can't control it, you know. So I let it go. And the last thing I'll give you and say, Kelly, is I've learned to just relax, man. I was a real super like high energy temper, quick
fuse, like a fuse,
short fuse, 0 to 10. Bang! You know what I mean? Real fast.
I thought it was a 100 amp fuse. How did that pop so fast?
My whole family was like, you know, everybody's just high strung. You know what I mean? And I learned to like calm myself down. I've learned to just chill and calm myself down and not waste no energy. It's like a runner. It's like a person that's in a marathon. You gotta breathe. You got to run the long-term race, and I can't be gassing myself out. I can't be holding my breath. I can't be stressing myself out. I got to learn to just calm down and breathe in stressful situations and environments when things aren't going positive. And then one more last thing I give you is do the next right thing. So sometimes people will have bad things happen to them and they don't know what to do. Like you could be dug a deep hole of like, man, what the hell am I supposed to do now? Right. The only thing you could do now is do the next right thing. What's the next thing that can help you? Because that's your only option sometimes when things ain't going well around you. You either let yourself be controlled by those things and sit there and be paralyzed by what you can't do or being down about it, or you say, I'm going to do the next best thing. I'm going to control today. I'm going to have a good day. I'm going to go to do this one thing that's going to make me better tomorrow than I was today. Right. Those are some 100%. Things that help me in those environments.
So, what type of, like, your ambition, like, what keeps you going? Like, what keeps you going? What's your ambition? Like,
you know, I was thinking about that when we were driving today in the car, and I think what really keeps me going outside of my own family is goals that I have for people that I care about and love. Like everybody in this room, in the back of my mind, I have goals for you of things that I want to be able to help do for you, with you in your life. Everybody. That's Perm, Giovanni, you, everybody. And I told you in the car, you know, I'm like, I ain't going to be able to give it all to you, but I'm going to be a bridge to help you get to where you want to be, but you got to do the work, right? So it's like, man, when I look at trying to be comfortable, you're like, man, when you going to retire? I could retire right now if it was about me. So it's like, well, what is your dreams and goals? Man, outside of my own family, it's like, man, what I want to see Perm do, what I want to see Giovanni do, what I want to see you do, what I want to see Inspiring Minds do, what I want to see Nat D do, what I want to see Katie do, what I want to see Justin built his house and moves in this weekend. Like, though it's all these ambitions and goals that I have for all these other people and things that I want to see play out for them. Those are the things that keep me really going. And so I'll set these other goals and benchmarks for myself to keep me inspired and motivated. But really, I truthfully mean this, man. It's like, man, how much other shit can I do if I take this to the next level? How many other people can I take on that ride with me if we're able to triple this business? If we're able to double this business, how many other people's lives, you know, am I able to impact off of doing stuff like that? And so then I'll set these barriers of like, all right, physically, I want to get I want to look better today than I did 6 months ago. I want to work harder. I want to get my black belt in jiu-jitsu. You know, all of these things, and it's really all about keeping me zoned in and disciplined on the mission, because I know the mental and the body really is what's going to control all of those outside goals and things that I just talked about having. Is like, I know I'm in my best zone when mentally I'm in my zone, spiritually, physically, when I'm pushing myself, when I'm grinding, when I'm challenging myself. It helps me in business, which is going to help me make all of those other goals possible for the people that are in my circle and in my unit. So that's what keeps me pushing and going.
Right.
Remember, you were telling me. Remember, is that a song you were singing at Youngstown? There's no hope.
Yeah.
What was the words you kept saying?
I said I'm from a little Youngstown. There ain't no hope here.
And where do we go when you was like, man, I got to call some people and tell them there's hope?
Oh, we went to your new house.
What does that look like?
It's like a school, big school. Look like school though.
And what did I tell you when I was coming down the hill?
It was like, you came from Youngstown too, but you motivate people like people I'm around, Keith, Warren. They're my brothers for real. So when they see stuff like that, they want to do it like you. You know what I'm saying?
Those are my dudes too. I'm proud of you, man. Super proud of you. So, Kellie, we want to stick with you on your mission. Don't forget them goals.
Yeah.
That you gave this past year. We're going to see where you at. We set a goal of at least over a 3.0 this year on your grades.
Yeah.
We set a goal of no quitting jobs and no quitting football. We're sticking with everything. Those are our 3 major goals.
It was like, last year I got kicked off. You know what I'm saying? So I went back to Boardman. And then it was like this year, it been so much stuff going on. It was like, man, I got to finish something. Because if I don't finish something, I'm not going to finish nothing when I get older. You know what I'm saying? So it was just that for me. I've been in the house. I be in the house too long. Quarantine messed me up. It's time to get back on the grind. You know what I'm saying?
I'm with you. So I'm going to hold you accountable to these goals. And but I'm super proud of you, man, going into your senior year, almost a high school.
Done.
Almost a high school graduate, dog. I think we got
Crazy.
like 8 years in the game together.
Time fly.
Used to be like up to here on me.
Man, you like what, 6'something"?
Now he bigger than Perm.
Yeah.
He's 6'1", 330.
6'1", 330.
Right now. I said, man, I'm gonna have 2
not
big bodyguards now.
Yeah, no.
Come on. He said he 310.
Never that.
310. I am 310.
No.
Yeah. I'm
No way.
I hop on the scale.
Let's see.
All right.
We got one over here.
Stay tuned.
All right.
Hey, thanks for joining us on another episode of the Grindcast. Get ready, it's a new day.
Count money, man, money, man, riches. Trying told him I'm a beast, blood.